Hello, this is Encounters with Life. I'm Sean Abigail, your host. Before I get into the content today, can I ask you to subscribe to this channel and also to comment on this video? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Most of the comments have been really encouraging for me. Even people who don't think the same as me make me stronger, make me a better commentator. So please subscribe and comment. All right, now on to the content. Okay, you can call me crazy. You can call me an optimist. You can call me a true believer in the conservative cause. I am a card-carrying member, but I think the Conservatives have a pretty good chance of winning this election. And here's how. The latest poll is out. This is the CTV Nanos poll, Globe and Mail, and this is one of the pollsters that I really follow, Nick Nanos. And he's got the Liberals at a stunning 43.3%. That is definitely a Liberal majority. The Conservatives at 37.1% and the NDP at 9.5%. Well, okay, what does this mean for the Conservatives? Well, if you look at the last number of elections, the percentage needed to win a majority in 2006, Stephen Harper got a minority government with 36.27%. If you look at the next election in 2008, Harper got a majority with 37.65%. The next election, Harper won another majority with 39.62%. And then Justin Trudeau came along and won with 39.47%. The lesson to be learned there is that if you're in the 37 to 39% category, you've got a good chance of forming a government. And the Conservatives are in that kind of ballpark, 37%, 38%. If they pick up just a little bit, then they've got a good chance. But of course, something else has to happen. The Liberals have to collapse. And the route to that happening is through the NDP strengthening. The NDP are at historic lows. Now, Jagmeet Singh seems to be running a campaign of invisibility. He that bit about the OnlyFans star, I guess you call them, appearing as part of his campaign. You know, it screamed loser. But if the NDP, the Socialist Party, gets back to their historic roots and bleeds support away from the Liberals, then the Conservatives have a pretty good chance. Because I don't think the Conservative numbers are going to go down. The Conservative numbers are firm. The only thing that the Liberals have to do right now is to go down, because they can't really go up much. All right, well, that's the story of the polls. But there's one other thing that has to happen for the Conservatives to win, and that is GOTV, get out the vote. Now, let me tell you a funny story. First political event I ever went to, I saw a reference to GOTV, and I said, we've got our own TV station? That's cool. But no, it stood for Get Out the Vote. And that is huge in any election these days. You've got to get out your supporters. And there's a massive amount of effort and money that goes into identifying the voters and getting them out. And that's what has to happen. All of these rallies that the Conservatives are having, thousands attending, unheard of for Conservative rallies. But that needs to translate that energy into people going out to vote. And so, more than any other election in recent history, young people are going to determine the outcome of this election. Young people are leaning towards the Conservatives. The boomers are leaning towards the Liberals. If the young people put their energy and enthusiasm to work and get out there and actually vote, they can turn the tide. They can make it happen for the Conservatives. So that's what I think. I think the Conservatives have a chance of winning. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments, please. I'm Sean Abigail. That's Encounters with Life.